Anyway, hello everyone! Welcome back to the BigFunPodcast. The Poddy
What up?
Podsters. Okay, so we are on episode 20.
20, let's go.
That is 2 lots of 10s,
Gee, that's loads.
4 lots of 5s,
That's like 20 hours.
20, more than that.
Probably like 20 hours.
Nah, probably like 25.
Not sure about that one.
I would go with 25. But then yet again, episode 2 and 8, they don't exist.
Yeah, true. And you know, the first one's like half an hour.
No, the first one's like 40 minutes.
40? But I swear we had a half an hour one.
Probably at one point. But anyway, on today's podcast, we have me, Harry. Hi. You may know me from, I don't know, places. And Joe, fake Joe.
Hey, that's fucking me. What up?
Hi. Anyway, we are on a new podcast, and we have some sad news.
You potty. No, it's not sad
We
actually.
have some great news. We have kicked
Good
Jesse.
news.
We've kicked Jesse off the podcast.
Let's go. Thanks to everyone who commented Jesse on the last episode. You did it. The fans. He's gone. You'll never see him again.
We were gonna we might get rid of Joe as well, but
Yeah, I mean
he's never here.
put that guy as well.
He's never here,
Yeah,
but at least he doesn't
guess he had
hate
some
me.
negative opinions about this podcast, so
Yeah.
he clearly didn't want to
So
be here
we are
anymore.
now starting. Now that Jesse's gone, this is now a
Let's go.
controversy-free podcast.
Yes, let's go. No controversy.
Oh fuck's
That's
sake!
it,
Seb's DM'd me.
Tell him to fuck off and that you're doing a
Try and
potty.
guess what it's about.
Don't stop.
True.
Hey, let's go.
Anyway, we've got quite a long topic list today. Starting
Really?
with our first topic, Fortnite.
Hey, Fortnite, let's go. I love Fortnite.
Haven't played that game in a while.
I played it today.
Really, I actually saw you were on that.
Yeah, I got a Doctor Strange.
Really, I'm on like tier 30 or something.
Hey, nice one.
Yeah, true. You know, I've been I've not been busy. No,
Yeah,
just haven't played.
I know.
You know, I know, you know, shit.
We know.
All right, okay. Anyway, moving on. Oh, fuck's sake, these are Jesse's topics. We're not allowed to talk about these.
Here we are.
The first one's porn.
Hey, let's go. Leave a like if
We
you
did
love porn.
a PSHE session on porn on Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah,
We learnt about it in life studies one lesson.
we learnt that it alters people's
They didn't show us
expectations
any
of
of that.
sex.
Yeah, we actually did that as well.
Yeah, 2 hours of learning and fun.
2 hours? Bloody hell.
Yeah, 2 hours. Except for the first like 20
A lot of
minutes.
porn.
We actually went to this place because they want everyone to sign up for a club. So we went to this place and there was like loads of different like stalls. I don't know, but there was a bunch of tables and there was teachers behind them and they like talked about their club. And there was a suggestion wall. And I added to the suggestion wall, and I wish I hadn't added this because I have changed my mind on this
What you
particular
said.
person. I wrote down add Jesse to the school.
Oh,
Obviously,
God.
I do not like Jesse anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know what they actually did with the what do they call them? The thingies. But
Probably
the
like
suggestions,
bin them.
they probably did bin them. They probably didn't even read them.
Yeah,
So you know how it is.
true.
That was pretty mental.
What is mental?
Anyway, our next topic from ex-member Jesse. Pizza.
Wow, that was a good topic.
The political and economic state of the world right now.
Hey, let's go. Why is no one talking about that for real?
Okay, go on, talk about it
then. Basically, politics, yeah. Joe Biden is in power.
Not in this country.
I know. But he is.
Okay. That guy shares the name.
That's the politics.
Okay. Gary from SpongeBob's Whereabouts.
That is fucking true. Where is that guy?
What?
You ever heard the song? Gary Come Home.
Come Home, yeah.
Yeah, well. It's because he ran away.
Yeah, he ran away and then he came back. There was a movie about Gary.
That's true, I watched it. It was awesome.
I watched it at Joe's house.
I watched it at my house and at Joe's house.
Wow, aren't you lucky?
I am.
I watched him speak to that guy.
Keanu
Reeves.
True. He was a tumbleweed.
Yeah. That was pretty mental.
That's awesome. Shout out to Keanu Reeves. He's in Fortnite.
Okay. Anyway, now that we've got the topic list out the way, we can actually start the real pod.
Oh shit. Real poddy, let's go.
So, leave your comment down below to say who you would like to be on the podcast now that Jesse's gone.
And if it's you, tell us why.
Yeah, tell us why. Just tell us why anyway, even if it's not you. Just tell us why you or the person you have nominated should be on the podcast.
Whoever has the best reason, we're going to let you in.
You have to be funny. So that narrows it down quite a bit.
Yeah.
And you also have to be like above 5 foot Seb's height.
True. No midgets allowed on the poddy, sorry.
Yeah, fuck off, you little midgets. You gotta be... That's all my requirements. So yeah, please just like leave your comment down below explaining why.
Yeah, please do.
I love poddies.
Same.
If you guys don't know, poddy is short for podcast.
That is true, that's why we call it that.
I don't remember why we call it that.
Because you called it that.
Did I actually?
Yeah.
What, first time round? That is mental. That is mental. Anyway.
That is mental.
I'm sorry to everyone at home who is confused as to why Daniel's not here.
Hey, Daniel.
Daniel is our youth group tonight with a bunch of kids. He's the oldest one there by 3 years.
Come on, Danny.
Daniel,
what are you doing?
Stop hanging around with kids and join
That's
the podcast.
a bit weird, no cap.
Yeah. They do prayers and stuff.
Damn. Bro's praying with kids.
Yeah. Shout out to you,
Good
Daniel.
job's not praying on kids. Hey, let's go. Shout Daniel.
Good one. Anyway. How was your day? What did you get up to?
Fucking amazing. I got up to so much stuff. Basically, period 1 was maths. Let's go, shout out Mr. Compton. Yeah, that was a great time. We played Cahoots. I didn't win them though.
Ah, shit.
That's a bit shit. Yeah, and then it was English. That was yeah, that was okay, I guess. There was break time. That was crazy. I was like, hey, Jesse, what up? And then Jesse was like, I'm a big pussy.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, true. And then it was science, Mr. Napton, let's go.
Mr.
And he was
Napton,
like, we have a test next lesson. I was like, oh, shit. And then he gave us revision.
do you like
Like,
revision?
what the fuck? And then he was like, we have an assembly next lesson. I was like, what the fuck? Why? Because Mr. Osler, he's not happy about people not wearing their blazers. And he's actually already had an assembly for this, like right before the Easter holidays. I don't know
Wow.
what goes on in that bald head of his, but you know how it is.
Sheesh.
And then, I go to period 4, and then Miss Egan is like, the assembly is going to be on a Google Meet. And I was like, oh shit. And she put it up on the board, and Mr. Oster was talking to us. He was like, I'm very proud of you because the amount of people wearing blazers is a lot more. I love this school. And I was like, okay.
I love this school as well.
And that was fucking dead and useless and pointless, and we did not need to do that at all.
Alright. I understand your opinions.
And then it was lunchtime. Hey, let's
Yes!
go.
Oh,
Lunchtime. And I was like eating. I was like, hey, I'm fucking eating. Yeah, that was mad. And then it was French. And as I was going to French, right, I see Paul Dawson. I go, hey, Paul. And you know what he says to me?
he says fuck off. No, he says hi.
He, he goes, hey, Joe, how are you? I'm like, what the fuck?
This
Ain't
guy,
no way Paul said that.
does he normally not
That
say
was,
hi?
no, normally he just like either nods or just ignores me.
Oh,
He said, hey, Joe, how are you? Like, what the fuck? That was crazy.
wow.
And then it was French. I finished my questions.
Your questions.
Yeah, I've got them all written up in the boxes, like what I was supposed to do. And
Nice.
then it was home time, and then I went home, and then I had a burger, and then I went to do this poddy. Let's go.
Yes! Oh, my throat. I love Poddy's podcasts.
Same. So what about you? What you been doing?
So basically, I went to. I'll just start from period 1 today because I'm feeling a bit lazy, hey?
Oh
So,
shit.
went to period 1 and I sat down. I actually didn't sit down.
Oh,
I went
roasted.
up to the teacher and I went, "Can I go to my music lesson?" And she went,
Oh, what the fuck?
"Yes." So I went to my music lesson and
You said,
I'm walking down to my music lesson, and then I get there and I go in,
let's
I sit
go.
down at the drum stool, whip my sticks out, get my book
I
out,
fucking love drums.
I place it down on the thingy majiggy, and I'm like, all right, miss, I'm ready to do some drumming today. And then she goes, Harry, I'm leaving the school.
No, what the hell?
And then I was like, oh shit. So she told me she's going to Australia just
Really? Yeah.
just because.
Yeah.
And then she told me that I should take a gap year.
The fuck does that mean?
It means like after school, just go somewhere and don't go and educate yourself. Just go somewhere and have fun. And she told that to Joe as
What
well
the
when he had
fuck?
his lesson.
Let me see that.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a gap year, and I'm going to go to Canada. No, Mexico. No,
Hey, let's go.
I'm gonna go to Greenland.
Fucking hell, I love Greenland.
because there is I can't
Like that
remember.
place is like really cold.
It's quite cold, and there's no data there, so I don't know if it's a good
Oh
place or a bad
shit.
place.
How are you gonna be playing Fortnite?
How am I gonna play Fortnite?
Yeah.
I'll um I'll just have to play on the NA East servers. I can play with Ninja.
Hey, Ninja, let's go.
I don't know if he actually lives there, but I'm sure he does.
Yeah, probably.
Um, wait, I went off a bit. I went a bit off course. Where was
Yeah,
I?
you're at a music lesson.
Oh yeah. So then she's like, "Okay, Harry, we're gonna we're gonna steamroll through this book and through this exam, and we're gonna get you the grade 3 done and dusted."
Let's go.
So then I was like, "Okay, let's do this," and we did drumming. And then I went back to science, and I sat
Hey,
down.
science, let's go.
I sat down, and the teacher gives me a test, and I start doing that, and everyone else is like
Oh,
already
fuck's
finishing.
sake.
So I'm like, oh damn. So I'm just writing and writing, and then I do that, and then the lesson's over, and she's like, okay, you can just continue it in the next lesson, Harry. I'm like, sick.
Let's
Um,
go.
and then I go to break with my friends, and
Hey, break, let's go.
basically I need to give you a bit of backstory, right? So basically,
Oh shit.
this guy I go to school with called George. Um,
George.
you know him.
I've heard a bit about that guy.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, I go to school with George, and he has this girlfriend who
Oh,
had this
damn.
friend, and the his girlfriend's friend doesn't like his girlfriend, so she got her boyfriend to tell her that she's an emo, and then George told
What are
no
you
no, and then
talking
he
about?
told George that he's an emo as well, and then
Okay.
George made fun of him because he had a Bible quote in his Instagram bio, and then he wants to fight George now.
No way.
Apparently, it was meant to happen today. Probably hasn't. And
Oh
then
shit. Pussies.
and then today, like a bunch of guys just came up to us,
Oh
and
damn, did they fuck up George?
they thought I was George.
That is so embarrassing.
So then they like, well, like, because we look like kind of similar, and if you don't know us, like, maybe you might get, because they didn't know who George was,
Damn.
so they were just trying to figure out who George was,
What happened then?
and then they were like, "Are you having a fight with?" I can't remember his name, but and then they were just kind of like there, and then they left, and then they
You
came
saying
back.
no, I'm not George.
I said, "No, I'm not George." Yeah, I pointed them towards George, and they started talking to
Oh,
George
let's go.
about stuff. But then break ends, so then we have to go back inside to geography. But this story continues later.
Oh shit, no way.
So I go to geography. I sit down. Actually, I don't sit down. I stand up for a bit. I'm like walking around because there is my um, mock exam turned upside down on the table with the result on the front.
Let's go.
I'm like, holy moly, that's my mock result there. I'm gonna have to look at that, and I'm preparing myself for failure.
Oh shit.
So then I flip it over. I got an 8. I thought
Oh
that was
god!
pretty good. I thought that was pretty good. I got 1 off a 9, Joe. 1 off a 9.
No fucking way.
So yeah,
Nine. That's a big.
yeah. Everyone else got a 9. And when I say everyone else, I just mean like Wesley and Joe and Daniel and Warwick and like some other fucking nerds.
Jesus.
But respect to all of you people who got 9s. I'm sure you put in the work or just have like
Shout
fucking
out nines.
fucking good genetics and fucking smart anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, um, so I was like, okay, well, I think that's pretty swell. and then we go through it, and I'm like, oh damn, I have to correct all our errors.
Can't
And then we do
have
that for an
many.
hour, and I was like, oh. So then I go to maths, and the seating plan has changed in maths instead of maths.
Is that good?
Yes, and you know who made
Hey,
that
let's
seating?
go.
You know who made that seating plan change?
Yeah, who?
I did.
Let's go.
I got the teacher to move me and George next to Wesley.
Let's
And it was the worst mistake of
go.
my life.
Oh
Wesley doesn't
shit.
speak to us. He doesn't talk to us. He hates
What?
us. He says
What's
he doesn't want to
what?
sit next to us.
What's wrong with that guy? What?
But
Are
we
you best pals?
fucking not. Um, he doesn't. He says George annoys him, and he didn't really say I annoy him, but he doesn't. I reckon if we didn't try to speak to him, he wouldn't speak to us for the entire lesson.
What the hell?
He just
That's actually fucked up.
talks to Maddie, who sits on the other side of him.
Oh my god, what a fucking loser.
But Joe's in the row in front of us, so we talk to him.
Hey, let's
a
go,
little
Joe.
bit. Joe, where are you? You're not on the potty right now.
Hey, Joe, you're actually not here right now.
I'm sure he has a good excuse. I'm sure he's like somewhere doing something.
Yeah, I have an excuse for the 10 potties you've not been here for.
Yeah, Joe. Why the fuck are you always busy?
Yeah, prick.
You're gonna burn yourself out
For real.
unless you play with. I mean, unless you do potties with us, then you won't. But
Yeah, do the potty.
if you're not here for the next one, Joe, bad things are gonna come your way.
Bad, terrible things.
So yeah, we do maths. We do about circle theorem. I know how to do angles and circles now, with all these different methods and shit. Triangles and squares inside of circles. It's mad. And other shit. Yeah, it's pretty insane. So then
Triangles.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. And then it's lunchtime. I'm on the field today.
Lunch, let's go.
We go stand on the field and we stand there. And then those guys from before come over, and they start
Oh my
talking
god,
to
the story
George
continues.
about the fight that he's gonna have, which he's not gonna have.
Oh shit, what a pussy.
Because he won't fight this guy. Because did I mention that the guy's George is gonna fight is in year 9?
That is terribly embarrassing.
He said the kid looks like Jesse, but if he was smaller. So I don't know what to take away from that. But you know, these guys start talking to George, and I'm trying to listen in on this conversation. But then Joe Woolen's like, Harry, take me to my percussion. Take me to my percussion ensemble thing because I don't want to go on my own. I'm like, fucking hell, Joe, fine. So
what a wetty.
me and Joe, and we make Wesley come along with us. We all go to
Oh, fuck Wesley.
percussion ensemble for Joe, and then we drop him off there, like with his fucking parents or some shit. And then we go back. And then we get back, and those guys are walking off. We didn't even get to hear what they were saying. But apparently they were
That's fucking stupid.
They were teaching George how to fight.
Wow. What nice guys.
Yeah. I don't know why George agreed to a fight. Because he's not going to fight anyone.
Yeah, what a bitch.
So, that's how that went.
Let's
and then, I just spend all the rest of my lunch talking to my buddies, George and Daniel and Nicholas. And
shut up, buddies.
Wesley's not there because he's talking to Giacomo, who he loves.
What the fuck wrong with that guy?
I caught Giacomo and Wesley rubbing their shoes on each other.
The fuck?
They were like rubbing their feet over like each other's feet. It was really weird.
What fucking weirdos?
That was a few days ago. So Giacomo, if you're watching this, what's your problem? And you too, Wesley.
Yeah, you creep.
I know you won't be watching this, Wesley. I know you will be though,
Fuck
Giacomo.
off, Wesley. Wesley, if you're watching this, then don't.
Giacomo, you have glasses.
Hey, Giacomo. You got glasses, man.
So yeah.
Sounds
So
like a
then
good fella.
then we go to music. Me and Daniel and Nicholas,
Yeah, let's go.
and Joe's obviously already there because he's at percussion ensemble. So then we show up to music, and Henry's there,
Hey, Henry, let's go.
and I'm like, "Hi Henry," and he's like, "Hi Harry. Are you gonna come watch the show that your brother's in and that I'm in?" And I'm like, "No, that's
Um,
actually happening right now. Isn't that mental?"
watching it.
Henry, you're currently performing as something right now. I'm sure you're having a great time
Oh, nice one, Henry. Why are you watching it?
because I don't want to. I want to do
Why?
potties. Potty.
I would want to.
I've watched Seth's shows before. I don't want to watch another one.
Um, is he a good actor?
I don't know. I don't. I haven't watched one since like he was in like year six. I watched like a musical he was in, and he sang for a bit, and that was pretty interesting, I guess. But he didn't really have any lines because it was all music. It was just like singing. It was like mad.
Is he a good singer?
Yeah, he's very good.
Hey, shout Seth.
Seth, you're the best singer I know apart from myself.
Who
Brother,
the fuck that is?
brother Seth. Um, yeah, but you know, it's this Seth guy. I don't really know what's going on with him.
Why?
He's just like kind of there, you know. What's he up to?
What?
Oh, look who's DMing me.
Is it Jesse? Better not be. Time to fuck off.
He said, "Hey, I think you kicked me on accident."
It went no
I
accident.
told him that he
Bitch.
hated potties because he does apparently.
Yeah, he said that.
I'll see what he says in response to me.
We don't need that guy.
He's actually the world's slowest typer. I said I hit the recent ones.
Well, there you go then. This is recent, so fuck off.
Jesus Christ.
Bloody hell.
He said we have no topics. Well, we're literally like, we've not run out of topics yet.
Told him that when me and you did it, we didn't even. We were talking for the whole thing. And he was like, I bet you know. Like, shut up, man. Watch it.
Watch the fucking podcast.
Yeah, bitch.
I'm not letting him on.
Good.
He just called me a bad word.
Whoa. No need for that. He said he only likes doing the reaction videos.
I don't care. I wasn't even there for the last one anyway.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Anyway. Next topic. I'm still talking to Jesse though.
Block him.
I'm not letting him in.
Good.
If you want Jesse back in, leave a comment. If you don't want Jesse back in, also leave a comment saying you don't want Jesse back in and say why you should be in it or someone else you know, like I said earlier. Although I don't know who's going
Yeah,
to be
true.
watching
Remember
this
that.
part of the poddy.
Everyone.
He's spamming me with DMs. Hang on, let me just ban him. I mean, not ban him,
Seb didn't
block him.
even watch the last one.
Yeah, at the end of the video, no one was watching it. Like the last 5 minutes, no one watched that bit.
Jeez, come on, guys. What are you doing?
Oh, for
Why
fuck's
are you not
sake!
watching the last 5?
All right. Anyway. Back to my day.
8 days. Let's go.
So basically, I was like, I went to music and I'm just like jamming away. I'm actually not. I get
Who's
out
jamming?
my brand new folder and I'm like,
Oh my god, brand
Mr.
new.
Macintosh, I have my folder, and he's like, yes, Harry, finally, you have your folder.
Damn, where's it been?
He lost it, and I had to get a new one.
Actually, let's go.
Um, so I got a new one. I actually didn't. I actually just got one of my mum's folders and emptied out all the stuff inside of it. But she let me, so it's fine.
Hey, let's go.
Thanks, mum. Anyway, then I did a music assessment, and then I started making my music piece about music. It's very, yeah, okay. And then I was like, okay, well, it's 2:30, so we have to leave. And then I went to English, the worst lesson of the day. And I sat there for an hour, not talking to anyone, because I hate English and I hate everyone. Because
English.
I'm edgy like that. Something, I don't know. And then
Okay.
I'm edgelord. I'm an edgelord. Shit,
Nice.
you an edgelord.
No,
What are you?
I'm a jolly sailor.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. So, in music, I started suffering with severe chest pains. Don't know what was going on there, but they just kept lasting all the way up until now. I'm actually still experiencing them. They hurt.
Oh shoot.
But I'm taking some stuff to stop that.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah. And then I got home, and then hang on, just taking a drink. Okay, right. And then I was like, oh wow, I'm home. Let me eat this curry that's ready for me. So I ate the curry, and then I did a podcast.
Let's go.
So yeah, that is my day today.
W day.
Yep. Yep, that's today.
For real.
Anyway, let's get back on track to the podcast. And
Hey,
our
pod.
next topic.
Next topic. Let's go.
Which is... Alright, okay, so basically, I have a question.
Hey, question. Let's go.
You are on a camping trip. Hypothetically, you're on a camping
Let's
trip.
go.
You have a tent.
Yeah.
You can fit 4 people inside of it, including yourself.
Mhm.
You are going on a camping trip. Who do you take?
Yeah.
Who do you take with you to be in this tent?
Harry and Seb.
And you got one more
Me.
spot. You got one more spot.
And that'll be for
You can take
our
anyone.
things.
No.
So it's good to have extra room.
Okay. Okay. You would take me and Seb.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, it says premium camping, isn't it?
Yeah. This is not premium camping. This is normal camping.
Yeah. Real camping.
Well, but I'd say premium camping is real camping.
It is real camping.
Anyway, so you wouldn't take anyone else?
No.
Not Jesse?
No.
Not Joe?
No.
Not Ben McLaren?
No.
Not Wesley?
No.
Not George?
No.
Not...
No.
What about like... What if you're like... What if it's like a celebrity, like... Cypher PK?
Nah, I just said no.
You'd say no to Cypher PK?
Well, I think that's impossible.
Why? Because they wouldn't ask to come. Because you'd ask him to come, and he'd say yes.
He doesn't live here.
Yeah, but he would for the camping trip.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he is.
Alright then, I'll ask him.
That's your 3 people plus yourself.
Yeah, so what about you then?
Okay, I take myself, you,
Hey, let's go.
Seb, and I would take tricky one. I don't really like anyone else.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I could just take anyone. I could take a random person.
Hey, let's go take a random person.
I'm taking I'll take Daniel.
Hey, let's go. Daniel, you coming?
Because Daniel is my new best friend, who is from school. My new best friend from school.
Wow, he's from school.
I actually never had an old best friend from school. Daniel is my only friend, apart from you and the people. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I sure do.
Daniel, you were there for me when I had my accident.
Yeah, thank you, Daniel, for being there for his accident.
You were there when I did that English speech in year 7, and we did it together because it was awesome.
Wow, that sounds like a blast.
It was a blast. We should get a sponsor.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Who do you reckon would sponsor us?
No one.
What if, like, I sponsored us?
Yeah, you can do that.
I could. What if I got, like. Right, so say, like, Seb had a business. Seb had a business called Seb's Cheese Factory. Seb's Cheese Factory.
Yeah.
And he produced cheese.
Yeah.
And he knows us. And
That's true, he does.
he reaches out to us and goes, hello. No, he goes, dear Harry and Joe, would you be interested in me sponsoring your YouTube channel? You will get lots of money and free cheese, and in exchange for
Hey,
a
free cheese.
promotion on our product. That could happen.
I don't think Seb's
I'd
gonna start
accept.
any cheese factories.
But like, you know, when you get when you know you hear someone go, this video is sponsored by someone, you know, you always skip that part. Why would you watch it?
True.
So you got to make it interesting.
Nah, you'd still skip it anyway.
Nah, you wouldn't.
Why not?
It'd be like so basically there'd be a rat. Okay, this is how the ad would go. There'd be a rat,
So,
and he would see the cheese, and the rat would try to get to the cheese. But then I step on the rat and I eat the cheese, and then I turn to the camera, and I go, "This is the best cheese ever. Please buy it. Otherwise, actually no, not threatening people. No, you. This is the best cheese ever. Even lactose intolerant people can eat this. But it's not.
wow.
It's like not like cheese without any milk. It has milk in it. It's just like real good.
Yeah.
If you saw a so if you saw a piece of meat and it was vegetarian, and another piece of meat and it wasn't vegetarian, but they both tasted the same, which one would you eat?
I don't know. I'll close my eyes and pick one.
I eat both.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking outside the box, innit?
That's cheating.
It's not. No such thing as cheating. It's life.
Um,
You you're born alone, you die alone, and this world just drops a bunch of rules on you.
yeah.
And sometimes no wait, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
And sometimes you forget that, but I know I don't forget that.
I wasn't born alone, actually.
I was born with my mum and some doctors.
Yeah, my mum was there.
Shout out to Doctor guy who gave help. Yep.
Yeah, shout out doctors.
Shout out doctors and nurses and the rest of them and my mum. Because if it weren't for my mum, I wouldn't be here today.
That's true.
But like, if it wasn't for me, I also wouldn't be here today.
That's also true.
I could have died at age 3, but I
Good
didn't
thing you didn't.
because I'm smarter than that. If you die before
True.
age 5, it's probably just natural selection.
Yeah, that's just embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, like, you got like everyone looking after you and you still manage it. You pretty much like you got your hand held the entire time. Unless you like die to some like really like guy with a gun. Then that's fine. Although
No,
if
you're right.
some guy like put a gun on me, I'd probably just like snap his neck.
Damn.
Nah, you're too small.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Anyway, this poddy has been going on for 42 minutes. Wow, doesn't time fly by when you're
Let's
having fun?
go!
Wow, that is really hype.
I love hype.
Me too. That's like the that place on TikTok.
It's like that Fortnite emote.
TikTok added these things where you like swipe through pictures. It's like Instagram but on TikTok.
Really, I don't know why they did that. It's awesome though. I don't know how to do it.
They also added TikTok stories, like Instagram stories and Snapchat stories, but it's on TikTok.
I don't see those.
Yeah, nor do I. I don't know how. I don't know what they're like.
Yeah, I see people talking about them. I'd
Hello
be like, what?
TikTok story. Right, how do I? Where do I go from there? Oh, you just press post from story. Post to story. Wait. I'm gonna film another one. That was bad. Hello everyone. If you're watching this TikTok story right now, please make sure to go and watch the podcast. Right, and then I post a story. Oh, it's in like your inbox, I think. Wait, is it? Wait, do you see all the stories in your inbox?
I don't know.
I mean, it looks like that's how it is. I don't want that. I don't want that story to be there though. I want to get rid of it.
Why?
Because I didn't want to make a TikTok story. Right, what are you going to use TikTok stories for?
I don't know.
Sounds a bit rubbish. Works like Instagram and Snapchat. Don't really work for that. It's almost May.
No way.
You know what happens in May?
New Fortnite crew pack skin.
No, My Singing Monsters May.
My singing monsters me.
I failed My Singing Monsters March.
Damn.
But I'm gonna win this time. Because I didn't last time. I'm actually gonna
Me
go on
too.
My Singing Monsters now.
I'm not.
There should be like, seems like a new thingy monster to do or something.
Rare, you too.
Nice.
I saw it on my YouTube recommended because of MSN Poker Gamer.
Yeah, that guy's homosexual.
Oh, let's go. Shout out MSM.
I think he is at least.
Probably is.
He looks like a guy I know, but I don't remember who.
Yep.
His name is also Ben, like Wesley. Wesley Ben.
Hey. What a shit name.
Didn't you see they started doing My Singing Monsters lives again?
Yeah.
They're monthly though.
Monthly?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be
The
every
April one was like yesterday or something.
fucking week.
I remember they used to be every week. I used to tune in. Oh, the
Damn,
Eastern
how was
event
that?
server. Shit.
Every time. This guy was ages ago.
Yeah, true. Was it? No, it was only like a week ago.
Yeah, that's ages.
Actually, no, it was like only 2 weeks ago now. Wow. Only 52 weeks in a year and a day.
That is crazy.
Crazy Meister.
Yeah.
That's like that word we always used to say. Cause
True.
oh my god, that T-Rex has a costume. There's a horn on it. I'm
No
sad.
way.
You get more money for selling it. It's not like I need it though.
Shit.
I'll just keep it there. There's no harm having it not there. Hey, you got any topics then?
Um. Well. Um. We got the you know.
No, I don't know. Fill me in on it.
Um. Um. Yeah.
Come on, Joe. Elon Musk bought Twitter.
That is true. Why did he do that?
I mental. I own Twitter, and that's owned by Elon Musk.
You don't.
So I like co guys, co CEOs.
True. I own Twitter as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
That can't be right.
It is.
Nah. Wait, I haven't seen the new Ray yet. I started playing Clash of Clans again
Why?
because there's a new update coming soon, and it looks pretty mental.
I
And
don't care.
I need you to download the game
No.
because it's like a playing with friends thing. I need you to be my friend.
No.
Anyone watching the poddy right now wants to join our clan? It's called Warwick. It was named a long time
That's
ago.
a shit name.
Look, I didn't name it. I might have actually named it. I'm the leader, but I made it ages ago. Or someone made it ages ago. I just happened to be the leader. So please play with
Yeah.
me. Clan. I can't remember what they're called. Like
Everyone join the clan,
it's
Clash of
like
Clans
clan
right now.
capitals or something. You like make a base as a clan together. It sounds pretty mental. So please join my clan.
Hey, everyone, join clan.
If you're watching this at home right now, I hope you're having a great day, and I wish you have a great and successful life.
Same.
And if you're a boy, I hope you find a nice job And if you're a girl, I hope you find a nice job as well.
Yeah, me too.
And if you're another gender, I also hope you find a nice job.
Yeah, I hope you all have jobs.
Unless you don't need a job, of course, because you might be like, you might win the lottery.
That's true, that.
Or you might win our Big Fun Podcast giveaway.
No, you actually won't.
We are doing a giveaway of £50.
Really? Is that coming out of your pocket?
£500. 500. No, it's coming out of Jesse's. That's his lead.
Hey,
If you want to
thanks,
leave the Big Fun Podcast,
Jesse.
you gotta pay up.
True.
We ain't removing you. Like I have to do all that work of like removing him from the channel's stuff, like all the descriptions and that.
I know,
So
right?
that
Like,
involves
that's so
work.
much effort as well.
Why said my burn island torch? What an absolute freaker zone.
There be fucking freakers on.
Do you think I need burn island right now?
I don't think he does, Seb.
There is nothing on sale. Anyway, Sugarbush Island.
Hey, Sugarbush Island.
Okay, done with that. Seasonal shanty. Fucking hate that island.
L Island.
Yeah, there's a new monster on it. I've not heard it, and I don't want to hear it because I don't care. Why did they change the? I swear that it's like different now.
Is it?
I swear when you start breeding a monster, the color of the breeding time is different.
I don't know.
It looks different. It looks more white. Oh,
Yeah.
Magical Sanctum. What's that monster on the rare one? Is it on Light Island?
Yeah.
Got it. Everyone at home, I hope you're having a great day. Best wishes
Hey,
to
shout
you.
out to home.
Oh my god, it's 8 o'clock.
For real? No way.
Yeah. Poddy tomorrow, episode 21.
Let's go, 21.
Hey
Daniel's
Joe.
gonna be there. Hey, what?
What's 9 plus 10?
21?
Yeah.
Lol.
Why'd the chicken cross the road, eh?
Hey, why?
To get to the side and have a great time.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
Knock knock.
Hey, who's there?
I did up.
I did a poo. Lol, lol. That sounded naughty.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Oh, yeah, okay. I think I get it.
Knock knock.
Hey, who's there?
Wait 1 second.
Okay.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Amanda.
Amanda?
Say Amanda who?
Amanda who?
Amanda, fix your door.
What?
I don't get it either.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Alright, let's move on to everyone's favourite part of the Big Fun Podcast experience.
Big Fun Podcast.
It should be this. There we go. Set up the stream. Hop on the stream.
Stream?
Yeah. Smash or pass Fortnite skins. Alright. Smash. Pass. Smash.
Smash.
Pass.
Smash.
Pass. Smash.
Smash.
Pass.
Smash.
Pass.
Smash.
Pass. Pass.
Smash.
Pass. Smash.
Smash. Smash.
Pass.
Smash.
Pass. Pass.
Smash.
Pass.
Smash.
Pass. Pass.
Smash. Smash.
Pass.
Smash.
Pass.
Smash.
Pass. Pass.
Yo, why are you
Pass.
passing on that?
Pass.
Smash. Smash. Smash.
Pass. Pass.
Smash.
Pass.
Smash.
Oh, actually, that was maybe pass.
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 Smash.
Did
Smash.
you say pass on Seb's skin?
Yeah.
Wow, that's like the first pass I've had in you in a long time. Pass. Pass.
Smash. Smash.
Pass.
Smash.
Pass. Pass.
Smash.
Pass. Smash.
Smash.
Pass.
Smash.
Pass. Smash.
Smash.
Pass. Pass.
Smash. Smash.
Pass.
Smash.
Pass.
Smash.
Pass.
Smash.
Pass. 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 Pass.
Smash.
Pass. Smash. Pass. Pass.
Smash.
Pass. Pass.
Smash.
Okay, that's enough of that for one day.
Hey, look, oh, that's my favorite part.
How many minutes did that get us? I don't know, like at least another 2.
Bloody hell, 2 minutes, let's go.
Rare Tutu and Rare Suza are out. What? Why is Rare Suza out? Well, it's only been out for 5 minutes.
There's a load of rares, probably.
Grass. No, not grass. Plant, fire, light.
I love plants.
Plant, fire, light. Okay. I might just do the 4 elemental and the 3 elemental together. That should just give me what I want. They've actually changed the colour, I swear. If I
Bro,
don't
why
get it,
are
I'll
they
just,
changing colours?
I'll just thingy it. Diamonds. Diamonds are always useful. Bloody hell. I'm a bit tired.
That's fucking insane.
Hi, Daniel.
Hey, Danny, what up?
Hi, Jack and Mo, if you're watching this.
Hey, Jack, what up?
Hi, anyone else, if you're watching this.
Hey, if anyone else is watching this, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome because that probably means you're a new viewer, and I appreciate that because
Yeah,
why
thank
would you
you,
want to
guys.
sit through this?
What?
I'm only having a laugh. I'm only having a laugh.
You're not insult your own podcast.
I'm not insulting my own podcast. It's not my
Well, you
podcast.
are.
It's our podcast.
Well, you're in it.
I know I'm in it. It's not mine though.
It doesn't matter.
I hope you like the hosts of the podcast. Please leave
That's a stupid thing to say. Of course they'll do.
useful tips about what we should do to improve. And on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate the podcast?
Everyone, I want to see 10s in the comments.
My mum's calling me. What do? Do I continue the podcast? Or do I answer the phone? That's a tricky. Entertain the podcast by yourself for a bit.
Oh dear, what the fuck is up? Smash, like, please. Comment, no one even comments. Why do you bastards not fucking comment? I go and check. I don't see shit. Up your fucking game. Disappointing, really. We get no likes ever. It is you know, what's the word? It's you know, it's demotivating. So yeah, like now.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, what up?
Anyway, thank you everyone for watching this episode of the BigFunPodcast. Please like,
Thanks for
subscribe, share,
watching.
comment. Right by the end.